What's up, everybody? It's your boy Showtime Doctor. So I wanted to let everyone now know if you ever thought about playing on Epic 7 or possibly coming back. Now's the time to do it. You have about a day. Recently, they had a conference in Korea where there were pretty much a lot of salty people, and a lot of them for good reason. So as an apology, in our email, they sent us all two five-star draw tickets for heroes, as well as two five-star draw tickets for artifacts in this game. And that's going to last for about another day. So on top of the system where you fight to stage 110 and you get a 30 summon redraw with up to one five-star either artifact or hero available in each of those pools. You can actually clean up right now and get yourself a really solid good account or an alt account or whatever you want to do. So if you're thinking about coming back to this game or you're trying it for the first time, now's the time to do it. So real quick, I'm going to put this out. Some of the characters to be looking for. I'm not going to go too deep into everything. As far as five-star characters go, Asari is a good one. I actually ended up getting her. Isaria, the thing that makes her one has constant defense down, and her two is a cooldown reduction, which is very rare in the game. Brings cooldown reduction basically reduces the turns on a cooldown. So someone that has a long ult, you can speed it up by 2 turns. She can also be a pretty hard hitter as well. Not top tier, but definitely a pretty good, solid contributing hero. Also Tenebra. Tenebra, if you're into PvP, is one of the true terrors in PvP. Just her ulti, lots of AoE damage, and really hard to resist. Really good. Also Tamarin. Tamarin's one of the top tier healers in the game right now. Has 2 modes, puts out some solid buffs, heals very good. Very good hero. Oh, one thing I should mention too before I get too far into the heroes. The reason that this is such a good time, aside from the extra character draws and the artifact draws, is that normally the 30 summon, there are certain characters that you don't have access to, such as Crow, which we'll get into later on him. But in the case of the tickets, they're literally random both times, so you could just pick on both of those, and then depending on who you want, you have access to more heroes than usual, because usually in the first 10 summon, they have people like Haste and Crow and heroes like that. You can't just get them. So, Dian's not a bad draw if you get her. Vildred, really good farming hero, as well as you can actually make him powerful enough to help you out in AoE clearing. Charles, definitely a good... they market him as a tank, but he's actually more of a counter-attack hero, but still super good hero if you manage to get your hands on him. As far as healers go, Acades and Angelica. Angelica a little bit more, but Acades, solid hero as well right now, especially with the PvP meta where you really need to cleanse debuffs. Angelica's just a ridiculous dumb healer. Now, she is 4 stars, so a lot of you people are going to be like, well, why are you recommending 4 stars? It's just the way that the meta goes. Angelica's in the meta right now. So you can get her on your 30 resummon. You can get almost unlimited 4 stars, but you only have 1 5-star, either a relic or hero on the 30 summon. So those are some heroes to be looking out for there. Let's go here. Shuri also, if you manage to get him on a 4-star, he has a buff. He buffs combat readiness, which causes turns to come quicker. So super good hero there. Just looking through some of these other ones here. Crow, if you manage to get Crow, Crow's like probably arguably the best tank in the game overall, and he can put out a significant amount of damage with his ultimate ability as well. Pretty good hero. Ravi recently just got buffed and is actually pretty good. They've upped her damage while kind of making it so that her skills come a lot faster than they used to. So Ravi right now is actually pretty good. Haste. Haste is a solid choice. I wouldn't put him as top tier, but Haste is a solid choice, especially if you need a heal blocker. Puts up a vamp aura, helps heal the team, and he can do significant DPS if you get him geared right. Let's see here. Sid's another 4-star that's pretty good if you can get your hands on a Sid. Kisei actually, She's good in everything, but she's especially useful in PvP right now. Just a lot of not only does she do AoE damage, but she's pretty hard single target damage if you get her supports and built right. So Bellona's a solid hero. She has AoE defense down, has a debuff, and her 1 is a percentage damage single target, which is actually really good boss killer and pretty good in PvP as well. These other guys are all okay technically, but I take Bellona over all of them to be honest. Luna. Luna's actually really hard to get. She was on a banner and she's not in the draw pool, but I believe I heard a couple people tell me they got her on the tickets. So if you get yourself a Luna, really good single target DPS, great in PvP, puts defense down up with her 3. Tywin's a solid tank. If you can't get a Crow, Tywin's actually a pretty good tank. So if you get him as kind of like your consolation prize, that works out. Ken's one of the best heroes in the game. His damage stacks with health, so you can actually run him as a tank if you really want to. Has defense down, has a self-stacking rage buff that increases his damage over time. Pretty good hero there. Violet's pretty good as well. I wouldn't put him at super top tier, but can be really great in arena as well as PvE. Counter attack along with a cleanse, a heal/cleanse for himself. That's pretty good. Now, Moonlight heroes, unfortunately, you can't draw the Moonlight heroes right away, so that's just going to be something else. I guess that's a couple of the heroes right now I can recommend that aren't banned. There are definitely some really good heroes, though, so this is your opportunity to go and get them, and good luck to you if you decide to reroll. And go ahead and post in the comments, let me know what you got, or if you decided you were going to start another account, what was going on, how that worked out for you. And I'll catch you guys later on, so good luck on your rolls. Peace.